right, let's keep moving to, where should we go? Colorado. Pete and Sam Carlino, they were what was called the Smaldone crime family. I don't think they're actually a crime family. They were a gang, and a small gang at that. But anyway, they were based in California, moved over to Pueblo, Colorado. In the 1930s, they made their push to expand their bootlegging into the Denver area. They were large in Colorado now. They controlled the southern half of the state, bootlegging the southern half of the state. That's about all they were into, too. Anyway, the boss of Denver, this guy Joe Roma, they called him Little Caesar behind his back. He was 5'1" tall. But he was a threatener and a bragger and so forth. So he controls Denver. This all comes as a surprise to him that the Carlino brothers are going to move in. He wants to avoid a war. He says, look, why don't we sit down and we'll talk. On January 24th, 1931, Roma calls 30 of the top bootleggers together, and they tried to have a talk. The police raid the thing. The Carlinos are arrested. But, in fairness, so was Roma. But the Carlinos, they're paranoid. They saw it as a setup, something to humiliate them. They declare war. September 10, 11, Pete Carlino was driving to visit a cousin in Canon City, Colorado. They pulled up next to him, drive-by shooting, blew the living hell out of him. And then they stuffed his body under a bridge. But no one went to look for the body. No one discovered the bridge. So they're upset. They had to go back, pick the body up, bring it back, and put it on the road so people could actually find the damn thing. All in a day's work. So Sam Carlino, the remaining brother, and his lieutenant, Jim Colletti, were murdered in Carlino's home. The Carlino gang accused a guy named Bruno Mauro as the killer, and he more than probably was. As for Joe Roma, Little Caesar, he ruled on until he was finally murdered by new guys who moved into the state.
What do we do now, Peter?
Well, now that we're a mafia crew, I have to do voiceover naming everyone at the event.
What does that even mean?
There we were at the club. It was me, Glenn Quaggs, Joey Swan, and downtown Julie Cleveland Brown. You remember when there were 2 Julie Browns in the 90s? What a mess. With the guys at my side, we were the most powerful criminal organization in Quahog. We lived like kings, until things started to come apart after the Lufthansa heist. We discussed laying low, but not everyone agreed with that. Be careful with this. We stole it.